Hi there folks, welcome back to Richard Reviews. So I got out of seeing Neil Burger's Voyagers, and this is probably for me a contender for the worst film of the year, or to be on at least the bottom 10 of the year, because very rarely have I just sort of sat there gobsmacked at how many interesting people, or good-looking people, could make a mess of things. Here is 2063 because we all need a indeterminate date near the future because, let's face it, it's already 2021. And if this were made in the 1980s, it would probably be 2021. And basically, Earth is heating up, and Earth scientists are like, oh yeah, we found a suitable home that's so many years away that let's breed some children to go on this spacefaring mission. Apparently in this movie it's going to take 86 years to get to that planet. You know, a lot of them are not going to make it. They'll breed intermittently and have grandchildren by the time that thing lands. Now, I'm not a rocket scientist, nor do I claim to be a scientist in general. 86 years is probably nothing, but then again, at the same time, it takes... What was Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 been doing? Going into interstellar space, but then again, that's not the thing I'm reviewing here. The main adult in this is a guy named Richard, played by Colin Farrell, who's basically a sad sack, and if you see the previews, you know he's not long for this world here, folks. Could there be a nondescript adult in the Colin Farrell role? Sure, but then again, Colin Farrell probably needs a paycheck, like any guy needs a paycheck these days. And given the fact that, oh yeah, these are sexy teens in space, and granted, Neil Burger's script here reads like something that would play off well, say, on the CW. But then again, alas, I did see Sexy Teens in Space on the CW, and now it's called 100, and that lasted for 7 seasons. Of course, I'm reviewing Voyagers, as I keep repeating myself, and basically, these kids are... what I come to learn is actually drinking blue stuff to repress their hormones, because quite frankly, as you know, if they weren't to drink the blue juice, things would go horribly, horribly wrong. Of course, things do go horribly, horribly wrong. And we're sort of focused on 3 individuals. One of them has to be Tyler Sheridan, who still looks befuddled. Another is Fionn Wolfhard, who was in Dunkirk, and they're vying for the attention of Lily Rose Depp, obviously Johnny Depp's daughter. Of course, who wouldn't want to get after Johnny Depp's daughter? Although, you know, you have to wonder what Johnny Depp is saying. Now, I like to say this. I know there are some studios out there who are like, okay, what's some films that we can just sweep away, given the fact that there's still a pandemic going on, and maybe, considering that the pandemic is coming to a relative end, we can still sweep some stuff under the rug, so no one will see this. I wouldn't necessarily say that Lionsgate is guilty of that. I mean, they did recently bring us a Chaos Walking film, but here's another film that they just are thinking that, oh yeah, everyone's still seeing Godzilla vs. Kong, and the week after is, you know, essentially Mortal Kombat. We can do this film as a tax write-off. The plot actually does kick in which basically it's just Lord of the Flies. And I mean, yes, it's a good-looking ship, but again, there are no surprises here, folks. Everyone here is CW beautiful. They all look good in their underwear or bra and panties. That's to be a given. And oh yeah, Fionn Wolfhard acts villainous. I mean, would it have been interesting if Tyler Sheridan and Fionn Wolfhard basically switched roles? I don't know. Could be. Maybe that would have worked. I don't know. Ideas about society that, you know, William Golden didn't write about all those years ago. The director here thinks to himself, okay, maybe I can update this and put a new spin on it. No, nothing here is original. Nothing new is explored here. I guess I've heard that there are some critics out there that think this is one of the better B films in recent years. I literally don't see it, but if you think this is one of the better B films in recent years, please be my guest. So in the end, folks, what I'm going to say about Voyagers, I'm going to give this an only see it when you're drunk rating. Yeah, hormones in space, you know. So folks, Voyagers, have you seen this? Please tell me you didn't. As always, folks, like, comment, subscribe, enrich yourself with knowledge. Michael Richard 2 on Twitter. I'll see you next time, folks. Yes, hooray.